What a be true too, here. Now, since this month I've been doing my reviews for horror movies because it is of course Halloween. Here's my review for pretty much the last horror film I'll do a review for because today is of course Halloween and happy Halloween, people. And this is maybe one of the most underappreciated, underrated slasher films to ever come out. And this is the one, and this is my review for a horror film called Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. Now, Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon was directed by Scott Glosterman and came out back in March 2007. Now, here's the premise about the film. It's more like this. It pretty much revolves around a world where serial killers like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger were all real, right? And you got this normal, nice-looking guy named Leslie Vernon, played by Nathan Basso, who has an obsession with Mike Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy, and he decides to follow in the footsteps of his heroes and ever the self promoter and the promoter invites a documentary filmmaker played by Angela Gonzalez and her crew to follow him around as he conducts his own grisly legacy and by killing people one by one. So yeah, this movie gets really crazy throughout. You do got some other really cool cast members popping up too. Like you do have some major horror icons in this. Like you got Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund popping up in this. Zelda Rubinstein, who you might remember from a Poltergeist fame, was in this. Scott Wilson from The Walking Dead fame. Uh, Jason Voorhees himself, Kane Hodder, even has a look like an uncredited role, which was really cool to see him pop up there. But even had Kate Miner, who you might remember as the girl as Lip's girlfriend Tammy from Shameless. She even has a role in this, years before her Shameless debut, of course. But yeah, this movie is so fun. A really cool mockumentary that is more like a mockumentary of the horror genre itself. It's more like a spoof of the genre in a weird way. It has some really cool grisly kills in it. It's very entertaining. I mean, this is really a movie that many people barely ever talk about, and it is a really intriguing one. It has some really great performances by the cast involved. The writing by Scott Glusman really directed, produced, and wrote the film, or co-wrote, I should say. And yeah, he did a really good job with this. I mean, the movie got released back in 2007. And it's a shame they never really followed it up with a sequel because I would love to see another one. This thing should have been a franchise, but for some reason they never really for some ever reason they never really went and did other sequels to it, which is still a shame. But man, if you guys have not really seen Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, man, you can't even find this thing anywhere. You mostly rent it on Apple TV, Prime Video. It's such a shame, because it is such a really cool horror film. I mean, Tubi should have had this film, and but I guess you can't really find every horror films nowadays. I mean, I don't even think you can find it on Shutter, which okay, but that aside, if you have any way to watch this film, go ahead and watch it. It is a really intriguing horror film worth checking out, and one of the most underrated, underappreciated horror films to come out in the past number of years. So definitely give Leslie Vernon a go. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon? And so, what's up? Were you a fan? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scene, favorite moments? Would you love to have actually seen a sequel to this? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for one notification. This is Simon Sign.